Revolution occurred due to many pre-existing factors and causes. The main causes were the philosophies and ideas of the Enlightenment that targeted the monarchies, the increase of taxes that increased the population's economic hardships, the social hierarchy system known as the Estates General, and the results of the French and Indian Wars. These causes led the nation to revolt, thus creating a series of unforeseen consequences throughout the nation's history.
After King Louis XVI was no longer needed, France fell into economic ruin. In March of 1790, the National Assembly decided to issue a new currency called the assignat. In April, they issued 400 million assignats to be put into circulation and another 800 million at the end of the summer. In late 1791, there were 1.5 billion assignats circulating, and the worth of the currency decreased by 14%, and it only got worse. In November 1795, there were 19.7 billion assignats circulating, showing the purchasing power to have decreased 99% since it was first made. The inflation was only ended once Napoleon came into the picture in 1803 with a new currency called the gold franc.
The unforeseen consequence of the French Revolution was the departure of King Louis XVI. The royal family was threatened, and they felt as though they were prisoners in their own country by those who rebelled against the monarchy. And so King Louis XVI and his family decided to escape. Their escape attempt failed, and the royal family was captured and executed by guillotine in 1793 for committing treason. Without a king to rule, France declared itself a republic, but soon transitioned to several different forms of government. France was unable to create a type of government that was successful, and they underwent the authority of a dictatorship, republic, empire, a monarchy, and eventually a democracy.
The last unforeseen consequence was slavery abolishment in France. Slave trade was common across America, Africa, and Europe in the 17th century. In 1794, France had passed a law to abolish slavery, but it made a comeback after only 10 years. This happened due to Napoleon Bonaparte rising to power in France, and he had crowned himself as emperor in 1804, the same year slavery had been reintroduced. It wasn't until 1848 that slavery had been abolished in all French colonies.